With the 7th round of the season wrapping things up this evening and only 2 more rounds to get the job done remaining, for games like this, they become even more important to pick up those valuable points on the table. For today's teams, the Pacific TOA, they'll be desperate to hold on to those top 4 places. But for their opponents, the Saracens, it's all about desperately trying to make something successful come out of what has been a very poor season. Today, they decide who will take this final match in a stadium like Twickenham that has seen it all before. What is going on, team? Hope you're all doing well and welcome back along to your home of rugby. And of course, the Global Rugby Challenge, otherwise known as the Subscriber Series. This is the series where you guys take the field against the world's elite. Today, the Saracens are at home with a visitor from the Pacific TOA. This is equivalently 9th versus 4th, and you'd say, looking at any normal table, this should be a foregone conclusion. But we've seen many times before in this competition that just does not exist. For, of course, the visiting team, the Pacific TOA, that is our subscriber side tonight. They are 5 wins and 1 loss so far this season. An incredible year that is often flown under the radar, with some other teams performing surprisingly even better. What they have struggled with this season is their ability to pick up bonus points. Just 2 so far, but sits them with a 22 points on the table. Most recently out, they took on Toulouse, was a close-fought win, just 4 points the difference in a 21-17 victory. Up against them will be the Saracens, 9th on the table, not looking great, just 1 win so far in this season. Much like the TOA, just 2 bonus points to their name, and most notably, last time out, they got demolished, 31 points to 7 by the All Flakes. Today, they look to turn that around with a team that is largely unchanged throughout the season. It's quality enough when you look through the side of the Saracens with Vunipola, George and Hoskins in their front row. Experience in the second with the Englishman Mauro Tolje and the Samoan enforcer and Theo McFarland. The back row's got explosive power, pace and everything you'll need with Juan Martin Gonzalez, Ben Earl and the power of Benny Vunipola at number 8. Into the backs, and there's little question this team should be doing better. Davis will start things at scrum half with Farrell, the playmaker, outside. There's playmaking and finishing with Lazolski and Tompkins through the midfield, and of course Sean Maitland on the left-hand wing, Alex Lillington on the right, and Elliot Daly, where he should really be, at fullback for the Saracens team. For, of course, the Pacific TOA, a number of players here who have been outstanding this year. We'll go through their lineup, starting off here with Kyle Pizarro in the front row. Fitu Folau, the impressive hooker, and Johnny Parkinson will complete the 1, 2 and 3. Daniel Brill will line things up in the second row with Frederick Pizarro alongside him in the middle of the pack. And Daniel Adumuru will be at a blindside flank with Sione Faumatu at open side and Hanko Pinar moving his way to number 8. It's a bit of an injury concern for the TOA in the scrum half position. Daniel Akava will take the reins at 9 this weekend. And of course, Daryl Gray will be alongside him, starting in the number 10 jersey for the first time. Into the midfield, Daniel Kulu will start at 12, and David Adumuru will be his partner. On the wings, it's the impressive Rico Vaikafi on the left-hand side, Jabari Kuroi on the right, and finish things off will be Anthony Kahana in the 15. Taking a look at the benches, and there's plenty of ability as well for these two sides. We haven't seen too much use from the Saracens in their bench. Before the TOA, they have had to use a lot of these guys throughout the season. And moving off the starting lineup as well, rotation has been very prolific, whereas for these guys on the Saracens bench, none of them have really seen any game time whatsoever. How will that play into this matchup as this rolls down? We'll see if the Saracens need them. Will they be good enough to go with a full 15 all the way through? So it will be the TOA who will get the game underway through the boots of the inside centre, Daniel Kulu. There's the two-tone blue for the TOA. It's the dark blue pack for Saracens as we get things underway. Final game of round number 7 in the GRC. And ball is dragged down quickly and effectively for Saracens. Well, effectively not so much as it's turned over the breakdown. And now it'll be the TOA who run it wide. Instantly, Akava getting it straight out to Vakafi, who just gets ankle tap from Lewington. Very explosive start. It's Akava again, Lewis side boy from Pulu, finding to Pinar. Sets it down just 6 metres or so short. Straight through they go. Well, it's been just moments. And the first try goes to Daniel Adumuru. Straight off the bell. No real chance. 3 phases. Turnover off the kickoff. And just like that, the TOA on the board. Well, Ollie Hoskins lost it early on. That'll win some ball there to Hanko Pinar. Set it up nicely. The Carver went outside. Rampaging bull. That is Daniel Adumuru. Got them underway. Nice and early. And of course, Saracens fullback Elliot Daly wanted none of that. Can you blame him too? The big charge from Adumuru is not one thing you want to get in front of, that is for sure. Here is the Carver, of course, the try creator. Making it an extra 2 at 7 points to 0. It's a good start here for the TOA. They'll be happy with that. They're up nice and early as they look to keep the Saracens at bay on the table. Not only tonight, but for this season as well. 5 wins already on their board. They'll be looking for number 6 here tonight at TOA. As the kickoff is wide and out to the attractive edge of Johnny Parkinson. This is up on the short side. Pinar turns it back in and trying to charge his way through there. It was Fitu Falau. Well, they've got a good maul going here, do the TOA. Smashing it up 5 or 6 metres infield. To the right side they go. Through the midfield of Adumuru, getting out to Jabari Karoi. That is David Adumuru this time. Linking up. Anthony Kahana looks to join the line, but the ball goes back to the boots of Daniel Kulu, who kicks this one definitely into touch. One bounce away. And a little bit of a territory gain there for the TOA. Karoi on the outside there. Almost made that early break. But it will be ball to Saracens if they can finally get a little bit of possession on their side to try and cook something back. Line out goes in from George. And now it goes to Davis Farrell. Running hard as Tompkins. Wide ball looking for Maitland. Dumbing through one. Now still work here for Kahana. The kick ahead from Maitland. The chase is looking very close. Regathered from Lewington. Brilliantly done. Saracens in the 22. Hold on attack now. Can they win the ball? Oh, it's slow. It's very slow. Davis has it. Left side. Looking to charge the way through there is Maro Toze. 10 or so metres short. Davis drops it off. The inside ball. And Farrell beats one. Oh no. Rampaging swinging arm from Anthony Kahana. And this is decision time for Farrell. Because this one is only about 7 or 8 out. Oh, he's going for the tee. He's going to take a shot at goal. No hesitation from the Saracens captain. And of course, responsibility on his own shoulders to lead. Also to kick goals. He nails it. It wasn't a tough kick, but it was a very close one to the try line as well. And the Pacific TOA will head back to halfway, and they'll be pretty happy with that outcome as well. Very much risking conceding 5 or 7. They've come away back on the front foot. Just the 3 in the bank for Saracens as Lewington takes the ball in. It's going to be a turnover here on a very fast with Sione Famatu, but it does not look like it'll go back for the TOA. Earl, he'll pick himself, dummies and shoves away the attempt to tackle from McCarver. Sits up here for Hoskins, lost it very early in this game. Width through Tompkins, finding the drop ball off the carry of Kozolski. And over the top, the Saracens get the ball back, but the referee teams no advantage, rightfully so. The ball was literally dropped just seconds earlier. Not the greatest work here from Kozolski. Hit that tackle. Straight into it.
Crouch.
The work of
Bind.
Jabari Karoi.
Sit.
Scrum pack down here. TOA to beat. Carver puts in. Waiting for it. Pinar, number 8, but leaves it for a Carver. Left hand side. Oh, that's nice from Daryl Gray. He's got it quickly out to Baikafi. Again, 1-on-1. Tries to get through Daly, but Daly equal to the task there from Baikafi. We pick and go here from a Carver. Beats 1-2. A Carver, great run. And a little number 9 takes a couple of prisoners on his way to Rugby Chowies. We pick from Fitu Flau going off to a monster head on Kolu. Drilled to the ground. Here's a Carver. Another go from the number 9. Pinar goes to the right. Great. Switches around the corner. And a hard run in there from Adumuru. Gets shoved backwards in the end. In the 22, danger zone. A Carver goes again and beats a couple of defenders. Does the Carver. Good run, but lost ball. Marco for the defence there by Carfi. He's done a lot of attacking. The sign of defensive work is called upon. Oh, turnover! Massive play! And a clean run in for the try! And Carver will score! And the TOA turned defence into brilliance on attack. 12-3, kick to come. And Daniel Carver grabs a huge try completely against the run. Well, they just turned the ball over here. And it's a good play from Gonzalez, but into it quickly. Went the turnover. I think it was Parkinson. And then a Carver went straight in between three defenders. Eventually, Maitland took him down. But in the end goal, he went. Great run by the number 9, but some huge work at the breakdown. And the TOA, well, they really did upset that. Saracens' defence was no chance to even look to structure themselves defensively. As the Carver adds the extra 2, it's 14-3. Taking full toll of that opportunity and delivering a really big blow to the Saracens' first half efforts. 14 points to 3. Oh, miss there. That's a shocking miss as well. They'll get away with it though, the TOA. Another great threat there from Faimatu, who has not been doing much tonight. Here is Kahana at the back, and he'll kick this to his opposite number. Daly smokes it back. This one's going away to Baikafi. He turns it back to Kahana. Here's Daryl Gray, dummying and just held onto by a leg. Sits up waiting for it. Faimatu goes to the right. Bit of a dummy through one there from Pizarro. Can't get away. Sits up for a Carver. They're going to work their way out of their own half here. A little short ball intercepted. And Lazolski comes away with it. Huge chance here now. Saracens need something to end the half. They're behind by 11. They can score now and make a massive difference, but no. Losing the ball in the breakdown. Gray back to Lake. They're going to run this one out, but the ball is spilt. No chance for Saracens here if they want to play with it. And they look like they do. Davis, no. Referee calls a halt. Despite the fact that Saracens are going forward, said that there's no advantage, despite having the ball in their hands there for the Saracens, and that will be half-time. Little inside ball there from Vaikafi, and he tried to look for the little inside ball there for a Carver. Unfortunately for him, though, ball goes astray, and the two sides head to half-time. It is a tidy lead at the moment by 11 points for the Pacific TOA. Doing things nicely, doing things comfortably at the moment, leading this one by 11. They've had more ball, but they've not worked it from the right areas just yet. Defensively, both sides done a lot of work, but in the end, a little bit scrappy near the end of that first half, and it was just two brilliantly taken chances, put the TOA up by 14 points to 3. Well, Farrell's had moments in this one, as much as his teammates have. The game gets underway. Taken down nicely for the TOA, and there's no one really protecting that ruck at all, but somehow they hold on to it. The Carver will pick and go. He's been the real standout light here for the TOA. That's turned over there. Brilliant from Gonzalez. Now they look to spin it wide. It's Jose holding up play. Nicely to his right. And Farrell, dummies, just can't get away. Cover defense too good. Once again for Carfi, who's been brilliant, but no one will stop. Yes, they will. George into touch. Oh, I thought he was in for all money. Only had 5 meters to go, didn't back himself, tried to hold up the play, got demolished into touch. That's a shocker from Jamie George. His opposite, Fetu Falau throws to the back of the line, out it goes. And Frederick Pizarro drags it in, and look at this, easy from a Carver, turns, pivots, smacks it over the top of the defensive line, wobbles his way into touch. That is a beautiful clearing kick from Daniel Carver, who really is, as his name says, he's a carving this game up with a dominant display in the number 9 jumper. Here is Jamie George, should be celebrating a try, instead he's an idiot, and he's not. Here's Davis getting a little ball off the base of McFarland from that line out. Vinny Puller will play another straight short ball, goes out his way. Now, how can the Argentinian link up? He can't. Looking for options left and right. The TOA, though, shrugging them away. Earl brilliantly to Farrell. Now Earl staying on the shoulder. Farrell goes low, gets it perfectly to the right, and Tompkins will score. Wow, brilliant job of holding that play up from Farrell. And when he found the right man, there was no stopping it from there. Juan Martin Gonzalez did brilliantly. Chose the right option just to hold on to that ball. Benno did well, took out that fringe defence. Allow Farrell to go through. Earl wasn't the one selected to take that next ball on. He reset back, thought that Farrell was going to ground, went into clean, but the offload was perfectly played. And in goes Tompkins for a much-needed try for the Saracens in the early stages of the second half. Here's the conversion, and as you'd expect, it's a pretty one. It's perfect. It's 14-10. The leaders cut back to just 4 points now, and the TOA looking like they might be in trouble. Back to Kulu, who's fleetingly coming in out of this game as it's gone on. Not being a dominant display by the inside centres. Well, he's been caught down there, but here we go again. Now time for Lazowski. He's got Tompkins. He won't need him. And Lazowski, straight off the kickoff, goes 60 to score back-to-back tries for the Saracens and take the lead as well. Lead by 1. What a turnaround in the second half. Well, it's a little short kickoff. Great offload there as well. And Lazowski backed himself around the defensive effort of Kahana, left him for dust, and scored a brilliant try. No right to do that, Lazowski, whatsoever. Just pace, and something that Jamie George lacks earlier, confidence to back your ability. Saracens up by 1, Farrell to make it 3. You better believe it, they're up 17-14. What a turnaround this game has been. 14-3 at the break. Now it's 17-14. It's a massive one. 2 converted tries. Flip this one right on its head. Still plenty of time though for this to go one way or the other. 24 minutes in fact as the time ticks away. Tompkins takes it deep this time. And they look to the left-hand side of numbers. Here's Farrell. It's 2 on 1. Got away to Maitland. Maitland's got inside ball. It's not been fun. He does brilliantly. Just not quite where he wanted it to be there for Lazowski. Covered a fence, just forcing him towards the sideline. And a little bump sees the inside centre trundle his way off over the white line. Fitu Folau in the TOA. They've seen very little ball. It's going to stay that way too. As McFarlane steals it at the back. Massive moment now. Davis to the right. Earl. Lazowski. He's been outstanding. He's been dominant. He's going to try to do it again. Willie Puller to the right. Tompkins steps in, gets smashed. Big hit. Right in the mid-drift. Took him to the cleaners. Width again, looking for Lewington. As he cuts back towards support. Willie Puller will go again, playing 9. That's a great, beautiful line. Tompkins offloads perfectly. McFarlane. McFarlane looking left side. Numbers are all there. Ready awaiting. And Sean Maitland will score. Saracens up. 22-14. 22-14. We've got a game on our hands. Wow, this is top shelf rugby from the Saracens. The midfield combination of Lazowski and Tompkins is ripping this game to shreds. The support cast is getting all the plaudits as well. Maitland, Farrell has been brilliant. In that back row, Gonzalez and Earl have been exquisite throughout. Wow, this game has been turned on its head again. We hark back to half-time as Farrell adds the extra 2. 14-3 it was at the halftime mark. Now it's a 10-point lead. It's a 21-point turnaround at 24-14. TOA in a world of trouble. They need the ball, and they need the ball bad. Kulu kicks off. Deep, unsurprisingly. Running it down to Tompkins, who is absolutely dumped. Slow ball here for Davis. As Gray has to run up from deep to try and cover that one. This could be a turnover. It is a turnover. Big play. Massive play. Ball out wide. Pizarro. Oh, he couldn't pass. He had to pass. It just didn't go where he wanted it to be. The ball holds up play, though. And the TOA grab a few metres. They look wide. Here is Jabari Karoi. What a finish. Couple of phases. And the TOA are right back in the game. Dominance for a long period of the second half for the Saracens, but just like that, the TOA drop it back on its head. Nicely done. It was David Adumuru He was at the base. He was playing scrum half. And he looked out and he saw Jabari Karoi. He knows the skills. He knows his finishing ability. And he executed absolutely perfectly. Here's a Carver with a conversion attempt is flawless. We're back to a 3-point game. Hold on to your hats. Hold on to everything. This one's going to the wire. Take a look at the clock. Take a look at the clock at the top of the scoreboard. 72 minutes gone. We've got a 3-point game. TOA, get the kickoff down. Famatu, who's done a lot of very unforgiving work. They look to their side. Kulu, Gray, Daryl Gray, just about getting away. Defense pulling him down. 10th times here with 5 to play. Here's Pizarro dropping off nicely. The two Pizarros combining, in fact. Fredick dropping off to Kyle. Left side, Daniel Briel. Here is Gray. Nice pass. Finding support line over Dumaru. Was his brother grabbed the opening try? Oh, one! Jabari Karoi! He could win it right here! One to beat! And Elliot Daly puts him to ground inside the 22. Time running out. Less than 2 to play. One ball! Daryl Gray straight in! Unstoppable from the Pacific TOA. Daryl Gray gets the killer blow to fend off the Saracens. Well, Jabari Karoi has burst into life in these last 10 minutes. Great run from him. They went short. Kulu delivered a perfect pinpoint pass. And in goes Daryl Gray. No fullback, of course. Daly wiped out from Karoi. No one covered back. The defence was in disarray. And that will be enough for the TOA to take home the points. Wow, wow, wow. Bonus point try. Winning try. There goes the buzzer. There won't be a restart. The Carver trots back. He knows they've done enough. And the celebrations will begin for the TOA, who were threatened, who were pushed, who were pressured, but have come up strong at the end of the 80 minutes. A defining 40 from the Saracens season has seen them come up just short from what would have been a massive victory against the subscriber side. 28-24, TOA get the win, 4 tries to 3. What a game it was. All in all, 7 tries completely, but it was just 3 for Saracens. Maitland, Lazolski and Tompkins, wingers and midfielders. Farrell got all 3 conversions, and also that early penalty goal for the TOA. Bonus point in the bag. Adumaru, that was Daniel Adumaru getting one of the tries. And of course it was Akava, Gray and Karoi all picking up 1 apiece. It was the backs doing the hard work. Akava, 4 conversions and simply and easily man of the match as well. 28-24, what an outstanding game it was. Performances, clinical, just defining match of this season for the Pacific TOA. Up on possession, a little bit down on the territory stats though, but overall a very entertaining game. I thought Saracens had done enough. They come storming back, down by 11 at the break. They led by 10 in the turnaround, but at the end of the day, could not finish their dinner and fall short by just the 4 points. We can take a look forward now at the table and of course at the fixtures. Let's first things first, so the table following the completion of round number 7. All teams have now played 7 games in total. And we can see it is the All Flakes who lead the way by 3 points. They are undefeated still, but have a huge test coming up in round number 8. Flakers sit second on 28, 3 points adrift. Then it's 1 more further down to the TOA, who pick up their 3rd bonus point today. Only their 3rd bonus point in round 7. Guardians sit 2 points further adrift, thanks to the fact they've lost 2 games, but they've got more bonus points. Celtic Dragons down in 5th. Of course, bonus points are their forte. They are 6 points adrift of the Guardians. Toulouse wrap it up further down, 5 points in 6th. Before it is the Bolters, 1 point further adrift in 7th. 3 points further down, it is the Crusaders in 8th. Before we see the Saracens, 3 points down on 7. And Munster, another 3 down points on 10th position. An entertaining round, this round that has seen the subscriber side still managed to keep themselves fully alive. But as we take a look forward at the fixtures list, from round 7 in completion, we see the Guardians took out Munster, Flakers over Crusaders in a relatively low-scoring fixture. Then we saw the Dragons pummel Toulouse. We saw the All Flakes sneak past the Bolters, much the same as the TOA did against the Saracens. But round 8, hold on to your hats. This one's going to be huge. Kicking things off, first game of the round is the Crusaders versus the Guardians. That'll be next episode for you all to enjoy. Munster versus Toulouse will be the AI clash of the round. But the big one that we cannot wait for, will the All Flakes go within one round of an undefeated streak for the whole season? We find out in that second game, All Flakes versus Flakers. That's going to be the game of the weekend. Celtic Dragons versus Saracens is the third match, and of course, lastly, the TOA back in action against the Bolters. It's all to look forward to here in the GRC, and I hope to see you all for those big matches in round number 8. Before today, the TOA get the job done. A very close, very exciting victory. I hope you all enjoyed the matchup. I really thought the Saracens were going to get the job done, but again, they fail when it really matters the most. That is my time for today, folks. Hope you enjoyed this fixture. I'll see you all next time for the Crusaders versus the Guardians. Until then, as always, thank you all for watching. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Until then, take care.